Could all you wokies out there just pretend that you love America for just one day? We just celebrated Pride for an entire month. For 4 years, we let you enjoy a president that's practically a potato with lungs. We let your men win trophies in women's sports. We let you get super duper fat and we still let you think you were beautiful. We let you identify as duct tape and chipmunks and cupcakes.
I'll kiss every guy, man and woman, man and woman. Look at that guy, how handsome he is. I'll kiss him. Not with a lot of enjoyment, but that's okay.
So in America, protesting against giving foreign countries millions of dollars of lethal weapons is hate speech? Got it.
Give you this promise. You're gonna be so blessed. You're gonna be tired of being blessed. I guarantee it.
Who do you think the next president should be?
I think if Joe Biden runs, I'll vote for him. He fumbles, but I felt like that hasn't made any impact on his ability to make decisions as a president. Is still perfectly capable. Have yet to see any big impact on his ability to be president.
To all the Gen Zers watching this convention on TikTok right now, I have a message just for you. You don't have to stay poor. You don't have to accept being worse off than your parents. You don't have to feel aimless and unhappy. You don't have to support leaders who lied to you and took advantage of you for your votes. America's future is a series of choices. Our current state of slow motion national decline is a choice. This November, we're going to choose success. We're going to choose to put the future of Americans first. We are going to choose to no longer be spectators this election. We together are going to do the work to save America. We are going to choose to work harder than ever before, to chase ballots, to vote early, to register new voters. And all of us together working harder than ever, we will fire the Biden-Harris regime and put Donald Trump back in the White House where he belongs.
That is right. Need to do everything Charlie just said right there. If you're enjoying today's video, do me a favor. Head on down, hit the subscribe button, and click the notification bell so you're notified the second we upload a brand new Libs of TikTok video.
To all the women who voted Joe Biden into office and are now sitting back silently as he pisses all over Title IX and absolutely shits on all the work that was done to protect women's spaces in education, I hope you're happy. Congratulations, you got exactly what you wanted. If you voted for Joe Biden and you have a daughter, look her in the eyes and explain to her that you were too much of a sheep to vote the right way, that it will now cost her her spaces, her privacy in bathrooms and locker rooms, her scholarships that are designated just for women, internships that are just designated to women, safe spaces on campus that are designated for women, like all-female dorms. This is the biggest attack on women since, suffrage. Like, this is just, and it is embarrassing to me, the amount of women who voted for Joe Biden. He hates women. When Roe v. Wade was overturned, you cannot go to one corner of the internet without seeing a woman complaining about how this was an attack on her rights. And now, the most obvious attack on women's rights in American history is happening right in front of us, and nobody has anything to say about it. It's just mind-boggling to me. Parents, protect your children. This is an attack on children. This is going to affect educational spaces from the kindergarten level all the way through college, and vote intelligently.
I have lost so many friends since posting my Trump post yesterday, and I refrained from ever posting anything heavily political because I didn't want it to compromise my platform or compromise friendships with my many, many liberal friends. I have known that my friends are so liberal, and I have refrained from even talking about how I'm a Trump supporter or sharing that I'm a Trump supporter because I knew it would compromise our friendship. And I catered to you guys and your feelings because I'm that good of a friend. See, the difference is me knowing that you're liberal, I have loved you and respected you this whole entire time, even though you vote differently than me. Because I don't let that make or break a friendship. It's how you treat others. But seeing now that I am a Trump supporter out loud, always have been and always will be, I just want to say God bless.
Would you rather have open borders or a wall?
Give me open borders, because you know what? You put a wall up, that's saying that you don't want nothing to do with anybody else. Open up the borders. We're here for you. You're here for us. Okay, let's go ahead and be one, as we're supposed to be.
So I need to show a passport and a driver's license to get on a cruise, but nothing to vote?
Joe has made it clear that he's all in. That's the decision that he's made. And just as he has always supported my career, I am all in too.
Is that a decision that Joe made? Or is that a decision that you made, Jill, for Joe? I would like to see in the comments below if you agree with that Jill Biden is the one that really wants to be in the White House, and not necessarily Joe Biden.
Okay.
Who's the president of the United States?
Sleepy Joe.
Say it again. Say it again.
Sleepy Joe.
I heard you. Who told you that? Here we are in the Silicon Valley, where we have the world's richest and most socially awkward people. I saw somebody today self-walking into a pole. We have the brightest American engineers from China and India. They're doing their best. They're doing a lot of great work building drop-down menu, they call it, drop-down, and going into hot pots.
If you are going to complain about women not getting paid enough in sports, yet sit back and watch men try and take the place of said women in sports, you've lost the plot. I'm sick of these feminists coming out of the woodwork to advocate for women, yet will continue to vote for a man, and politicians alike, that think sex equals gender identity and make it so that men can self-identify into women's spaces. Don't believe me? Title IX was specifically passed into law to protect women, and the Biden administration have now reconstructed the rules to make it so that biological men that feel like they're women can compete against, steal scholarships from, and share bathrooms and locker rooms with young women. This goes for all educational institutions that receive federal funding, by the way, so that includes kindergarten through 12th grade and college students. Yeah. And besides the whole scholarship stealing and locker room sharing, students and faculty will also be required to use preferred pronouns, or else they'll be charged with harassment. If you are a woman that doesn't see anything wrong with this and you continue to vote for these people, you are voting and advocating for your own erasure. Get help.
I'm for sure voting Trump 2024. Ain't no question in the world, dude. I am voting Trump 2024.
Attaboy.
And I ain't a liberal, so I can tell you why I'm going to do something, okay?
Let's hear it.
The reason I'm going to vote Trump 2024 is because one main reason. This man getting the people treatment. He's getting the people treatment. He ain't getting treated like a billionaire. He ain't getting treated like a president. He ain't getting treated like a politician. He's getting treated like me. He's getting treated like me. And the people that I despise, the elites, the people that don't answer to the same law that I answer to, the people that can literally bat an eye and say, hey, make that disappear from me, and it's gone, the people that never get challenged on the disrespectful BS that they commit every single day, I can't stand. But this man's getting popped for things commoners don't even get popped for. This man is under scrutiny more than a black man downtown Compton with a bag of good in his pocket. This man is being sent through a sifter so fine that they're checking what type of toilet paper he uses to make sure there's nothing illegal in it. And this man is now a felon. One of the only people in politics, period, that's a felon. And y'all acting like you're fighting against the system when you are on the same side as the universities, the mainstream media, 99% of politicians, every manufacturing company that does their business overseas. You think you're fighting the system when your entire face is plastered over Target, Nike, Walmart every time your month comes around. You think you're fighting against the machine when you literally go to universities and they preach what you preach. Please, you are not going against the system. You are just not smart enough to realize you are the fuel and the cogs in the machine you don't even understand is bending you over a barrel.
Donald Trump is a complete threat to democracy. Yep. He's a moron. He's an insane person, and he's surrounded by completely dangerous, psychopathic Christian nationalists. So make sure you're registered to vote.
Absolutely.
Make sure all of your friends vote. And if you don't like Biden, That's fine, but you have to go vote for democracy.
That's right.
That's what's on the ballot, and you're voting for an administration. You're either voting for a Christian nationalist administration that's going to do away with life as we know it.
Surrounded by criminals and dumb people.
Go vote for democracy. And pumps, act like an eagle.
Caw-caw, caw-caw.
I thought white liberal women were supposed to be the most accepting people in the world, but we see the opposite. If you do not agree with liberal women, you get attacked like these two attacked about conservatives.
I heard one of the best things I've heard on TikTok today in a long time, so I'm going to reiterate it. Support the country you live in, or go live in the country you support. Bottom line.
The government should make getting firearms as difficult as it is to vote. You want them to mail them to us?
When you confront white people with their past, they get so butthurt. They get so angry.
What a radical change of pace. Gone from generalizing and hating on all men to generalizing and hating on all white people. Does anyone else notice there's a consistency of certain people that choose to generalize any demographic of people? It doesn't matter who they are, they just find a reason to do so.
Trying to get on the Jumbotron. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some wine.
Mom, the game hasn't started yet.
Okay, Judgy. I always thought you could do something like this.
Be in the WNBA?
Yes, you just always had those gorgeous arms. Woo! You need to cheer for everybody. You need to clap even if the other team gets a pint.
Some days I am just on fire. What can I say?
I'm actually not confused. I'm a guy. I just like wearing whatever I like wearing, and that doesn't change my gender identity just because I like wearing, for example, a cat top, which I think is very fun. It's just fabric. That's all it is. I'm just customizing my character in a fun way.
Ladies and gentlemen, only the 100th time I've been asked if I'm a dude. You know, I always wondered why dudes ask me if I'm a male. They're always like, are you a man? But like, so clearly they know I'm a woman, right? And then I was like, well, maybe it's the fact that like I've been taking their girls, you know what I mean? And maybe that makes them upset because there's this species on Earth called lesbians that actually value women. That's a concept. Oh, they treat them good. Oh, maybe you should try it.
I have a beard because my body was born with the ability to grow a beard and I don't shave it. It is that simple.
Thank you for watching another episode of Libs of TikTok. It seems like the tide is turning. The enthusiasm is behind Donald Trump and the Republican Party, and woke is starting to become not as cool in mainstream media anymore. It's starting to become a thing of that's holding them back. As we see, there's still some crazy stuff out there that we're going to continue to pump videos out so that you guys can see, and also thumbs up so it gets shared with others. It gets into that YouTube algorithm so that others get to see awesome stuff about Trump, but also crazy stuff about the woke side. And also the liberal women that aren't so tolerant as they would like you out to believe, especially when they're starting to lose. They get a little more vicious than usual. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. If you do, leave a comment below your favorite video that you see today. And also, I'd like to respond because I'm enjoying the back and forth that we're having about woke society, that's for sure. Appreciate you guys like always. But just like that, today's video is over. And I will see you guys on the next one.